Howdy, I'm LordChoodles, and this is Portal 2. In the last episode, we had fallen down into the Aperture Science something. What was the name? But we were exploring around. We had met Cave Johnson and his assistant, Caroline, if I recall correctly. And we have some blue gel that gave us tumors. Well, we got tumors when we were... Oh, I don't have tumors! Because I didn't sit at the chairs. All this time I was like, oh, I got tumors now, but I don't. Though the nanobots might be
Now, if
mad.
you're part of control group Kepler-7,
hello.
we implanted a tiny microchip about the size of a postcard into your skull. Most likely you've forgotten it's even there. But if it starts vibrating and beeping during this next test, let us know. Because that means it's about to hit 500 degrees, so we're going to need to go ahead and get that out of you pretty fast.
Alright, well, I don't think anyone's put any microchips in me, so we might be alright there. What's this? You water? Very non-water looking water, if I'm honest. But who am I to judge? Probably no one. I can put a thingamajigger there. And but there's the water. Oh, I can. I'm not sure how this helps me, but I can do it. That's certainly true. I assume I want to get over there. It does say exit. That would be logical, I would say to myself then. So. So I don't think. No, my portals are gone. How could you? What don't I think? Actually, I've lost. Ow, my head. I was kind of losing my sense of direction there, and what was happening. Okay, so if I put another. Ow. What is? Oh, there's a button. That would have been smart of me to notice earlier. It's fine, guys. Let's get that button ready for bouncing. Oh, that's not quite what I meant to do. There we go. That should bounce it. Hello, button. I didn't notice you before. Don't mind me. We stopped the water. Is it timed? Sounds like it's timed. They're making a ticking noise, which implies it's probably timed. Yep. So, let me... Oh no! I just stopped bouncing. There we go. And now, make my way over there. Nice. Hiya! Alright, I am here. Goodbye.
I'm telling them, keep your pants on. Alright, this next test may involve trace amounts of time travel. So, word of advice, if you meet yourself on the testing track, don't make eye contact.
Interesting.
Lab boys tell me that'll wipe out time.
That's probably bad.
Forward and backward. So, do both of yourselves a favor and just let that handsome devil go about his business.
Understandable. So, yes, I will obey, probably. Ow. What do I be doing? I can momentumize myself and bounce off that to the wall. I see. Hello. Thank you. I don't see myself, so we're A-okay. Pretty sure. Let's go up here. Hello. Accidents hurt. Right. Or they hurt me. That's also true. Co-workers, the company, science. Well, accidents could benefit science, perhaps. Depending on the accident. Alright, so we've got this and stuff down there, it looks like. And that's where I walked out. Okay. So let me see. What can I do? I could take gel from down here. probably the right place. And if I hip, definitely how one hips my way over here, I put it down there. And over there. I shoot some out of here too. Just put it everywhere and it'll probably work out. I hope. And shoot it up there. Oh, yes, yes. Okay, so what's my plan here then? So I can jump down and jump out of this onto that. Oh, well, no, I could just jump down and propel myself out of this wall. Or do that. That seems sciencey and good. Yay! Thank you. Alright, nothing on this side except a portalable wall. It's not portable. I cannot move the wall, but I can portal on it. I can hop up here. Hello?
If you're hearing this, it means you're taking a long time on the catwalks between
Oh, I try not to.
boys say that might be a fear reaction.
I'm just stupid.
I'm no psychiatrist, but coming from a bunch of eggheads who wouldn't recognize the thrill of danger if it walked up and snapped their little pink bras, that sounds like projection. They didn't fly
Perhaps.
to space, storm a beach, or bring back the gold. No, sir, we did. It's you and me against the world, son. I like your grit. Hustle could use some work, though. Now let's solve this thing.
I'm stuck. No. I'm unstuck. I'm hustling. I've got bouncy stuff. Oh, I can... This is physics enabled. Swingy do. Interesting. This maybe helps me. You want to be a bouncy cube? Ah, thank you. I'll take you back, please. If you don't mind. Oh, how? Oh, I fell in a hole. Cube boy. And so I'll wash you off here. Please? Thank you. Put you on the button is probably a good start. And I can just get some bouncy goo and boing my way up onto there. That's a thick stream there. Very fast, very speedy. I appreciate it. And let's bounce the button boy away. Like, there we go. Nice.
Science isn't about why, it's about why not. Why is so much of our science dangerous? Why not marry safe science if you love it so much? In fact, why not invent a special safety door that won't hit you on the butt on the way out? Because you are fired. Now you test subject, you're doing fine.
Thank you.
You, box your stuff. Out the front door. Parking lot, car, goodbye.
Not even a 2 weeks. Not even a severance package. Just gone. Well, if he didn't love science, or if he wanted safe science, screw him, am I right? Who needs safety?
Congratulations. The simple fact that you're standing here listening to me means you've made a glorious contribution to science.
Yay.
As founder and CEO of Aperture Science, I thank you for your participation and hope we can count on you for another round of tests. We're not going
Probably.
to release this stuff into the wild until it's good and damn ready, so as long as you keep yourself in top physical form, there will always be a limo waiting for you. Say goodbye, Carolyn.
Goodbye, Carolyn.
She is a gem.
It does fake laugh. So like, I know exit. Is that right? Okie dokie. Just walking over here to the exit. Thank you, Johnson. Hello, I see that's, well, it's probably specific. Probably need a portal over there. I'm so smart. It's good level design. And I felt inclined to walk this way. Probably because I couldn't see that or something. Or I was just lazy and didn't look. I don't know. Maybe I did look at it. I just didn't comprehend it. So I can go that way. Nothing over here. Cool. Alright, so in this way. It's got gel flow happening. And that's a wall, probably for a reason. If there's a portalable wall in these places, I feel like it's for a reason. So I guess I'll smartly jump out of this. Like a genius. I did it! Where did that get me? Nowhere really, but, you know, I did it. There's not a switch for me to flip over there, so... Ah, there's a catwalk. Genius. Hello. What's up here? Nothing. Okay, so I must have a vantage point from here. Can I jump and use momentum to get myself? Oh, there's a further up. I don't think those are portalable walls, though. What I could do is I see over there is portalable. Oh, that's orange gel. Interesting. Did I explore this room fully? I'm not sure I did. No, never mind, I did. Falls down for 1 second. Ah, no, I did. Alright, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to jump down, come out there, and then I'll fall again, and I'll shoot the orange portal into that wall. And this will probably work and do something. Nice! And what's over here? Oh, this is actually the room I needed to go. So turn the blue one on in this area and the orange one on from Station Beta. Alright, sounds like gel stuff is happening. Very good, very good. Hello, I am here now. Very big, sciencey. Nice spheres to do science in. Science, science. Science noises. I'll put a portal there. That looks important. Slanty.
Greetings, friend.
Hello.
I'm Cave Johnson, CEO of Aperture Science.
Yep.
You might know us as a vital participant in the 1968 Senate hearings on missing astronauts. And you've most likely used one of the many products we invented, but that other people have somehow managed to steal from us.
Oh.
Black Mesa can eat my bankrupt...
Sir, the testing?
Right. Now you might be asking yourself, Cave, just how difficult are these tests? What was in that phone book of a contract I signed? Am I in danger? Let me answer those questions with a question. Who wants to make $60? Cash. You can also feel free to relax for up to 20 minutes in the waiting room, which is a damn sight more comfortable than the park benches most of you were sleeping on when we found you. So, welcome to Aperture. You're here because we want the best, and you're it. Nope. Couldn't keep a straight face. Anyway, don't smudge up the glass down there. In fact, why don't you just go ahead and not touch anything unless it's test related.
So thanks for it have gone a little bit downhill. We can see the picture, the portrait, rather, I believe it. Would this be a portrait? Yeah, this is a portrait. A painting portrait. He's older. And apparently, Aperture is a bit low on cash because we're hiring homeless people. For $60, you believe that? You can get a yacht with that. Yeah. Stuff, words. I thought this was a funny sign. I want to come back and read it. So, alert your supervisor if you see the OSHA inspector. True. Department of Energy inspector, sure. General accounting. That's not GAP. I don't know what a GAO accountant is, but undercover police officer, as opposed to a undercover police officer. But you know, so I like that sign. It's funny. And I bet the supervisor, one of the first things they would do is take down that sign. Not really. You're allowed to get your supervisor if you see an inspector, I guess, but it's just a funny thing. That's not a sign that you really expect to see. It kind of imply like, we're doing bad stuff. The supervisor has to hide it right away. Oh, that'd be cool if I could put a portal there and be like, I'm walking through the door. Kind of, maybe, perhaps. That's a dilapidated catwalk down there. What's up here? Hello? Hello? Nothing? There's nothing up here? See an orange jumpsuit. Hit the red button. I don't know what that means. I mean, I understand the words. I don't know if that's a reference to something that I've forgotten or just don't know about. Interesting. Unsure. But let me put a photo up there and hippity hop through. Well, actually, I could get there. Actually, what? Hippity hop through that way first, I suppose. Hello? Oh. I know exactly what I'm doing. What are you talking about? Blue one here. Aha. Ta-da! Hello.
Oh, hi. Say,
Hello.
you're good at murder. Could you, murder this bird for me? Oh.
In theory.
Oh. No, wait. Just kill it and we'll call things even between us. No hard feelings.
What if I have hurt feelings?
Please get it off me.
I could. Alright. No
It's
hurt.
eating me.
Yeah? It is. Well, not really. It's just looking at you, really.
Just get it off me.
Fine. Shoo.
Did you feel that? That idiot doesn't know what he's doing up there. This whole place is going to explode in a few hours if somebody doesn't disconnect him. I can't move, and unless you're planning to saw your own head off and wedge it into my old body, you're going to need me to replace him.
I'm not necessarily opposed.
So what do you say?
Saw my
You
head
marry
off.
me up to him
Be
and
fine.
put me back into my body, and I stop us from blowing up and let you go.
Maybe.
No tricks.
We'll see what
This
happens.
potato only generates 1.1 volts of electricity. I literally do not have the energy to lie to you. Even if I am lying, what do you have to lose? You're going to die either way.
Well, wait. Either way, I'm gonna die?
In fact, I like it less because I'm the one who got partially eaten by a bird.
Either way, I'm gonna die. So even if I pick you up, I'll die.
Pick me up.
I could leave. I could do it.
Listen to me. We had a lot of fun testing and antagonizing each other. And yes, sometimes it went too far. But we're off the clock now. It's just us talking, like regular people. And this is no joke. We are in deep trouble.
But either way, I die, so... Oh, you're giving me the prompts now. Fine.
Wow, you stabbed me. What is wrong with you?
That's what you get.
Hold on. Do you have a multimeter? Never mind. The gun must be part magnesium. It feels like I'm outputting an extra half a volt. Keep an eye on me. I'm going to do some scheming. Here I go.
You're probably fine.
Whoa, where are we? How long have I been out?
5
An extra
seconds.
half volt helps, but it isn't going to power miracles. If I think too hard, I'm going to fry this potato before we get a chance to burn up in the atomic fireball that little idiot is going to...
You seem excited. Also, sorry, I feel like I'm hearing at least my audio for the game have like a little tiny stutter in it occasionally. I don't know if that's picking up on the recording or if it's just a problem with my headphones, but sorry. It's not a big deal. It's just a tiny stutter, but hope that isn't in my recording. And we have GLaDOS now, apparently, yes. And we're gonna die either way, she says, which fills me with great confidence. The Reunion, Chapter 7.
Anything happened while I was out?
I rode an
The
elevator.
testing area is just up ahead. The quicker you get through, the quicker you'll get your $60.
I like $60.
Carolyn, are the compensation vouchers ready?
Yes,
Yes,
sir,
sir,
Mr.
Mr.
Johnson.
Johnson. Why did I just... Who is that? What the hell is going on here?
Well, you have your little nap and thank GLaDOS. And hello. This is not the me you heard 5 seconds ago. This is editor me, because currently the audio sounds like this, which is not really what you want to be hearing. So whatever issue that I had foreshadowed happening got worse. I believe, if I remember correctly, I started running a backup or something that, automated backup to my desktop for backing up all my files and stuff to a external drive, and my assumption is that just somehow messed up my CPU or something to the extent that it wasn't recording audio properly. I'm not a computer wizard, if you haven't figured that out by now. I'm not an expert on this, but that makes sense to me that that's probably what caused this issue. But, I mean, I didn't really want to just speed through this entire rest of the... Excuse me, I'm a little sick right now as I edit this. I didn't want to speed through the rest of the recording. I might end up speeding through another section, but hey, you've got me, editor, Choodles, at the ready, commentating. Look at this speedy ramp. Wow, it's so cool. Yeah, and I'm also pretty sure there's some dialogue from GLaDOS or Cave. That's, I hope you enjoy me coughing, because that's going to continue. That I don't want to necessarily speed through and miss, because, you know, it's interesting dialogue, and so I'll read that if we get to that too. Right now, let me see, I appear to be hard at work pressing this button and getting more of that orange goop. I'm going to provide you with riveting commentary. Look, there's a blue portal. What are we going to do with it? Oh, we're spreading the orange goop to make a ramp at the other side, and hi-ya! And now we're going to run through this really fast. And now our favorite, a cube, but not a very good cube. It's not as good as the cubes GLaDOS gave us. The mystery of, will it come out of the round hole? Square goes through round hole. And the answer, if you're given a kid's game from some manufacturer, is yes. Cube goes through round hole. As do all shapes, right? Is this still relevant at the time I'm recording this voiceover? Probably not. That went away a long time ago as a meme more than that. Will it be relevant when I release this video? Even less so, probably. But hey, it's a callback. And callbacks are funny, right, guys? Yes, so cube goes on the button, as all good cubes should do. And now, hiya! And we've made it to the exit, not quite to the exit of the test. We've got to power something. Remember, do not leave your belongings here. Loiter for more than 20 minutes. Touch the glass. But do wear a shirt and shoes at all times. Move quickly through your test track. And I couldn't read that. It was too fall. Not forget your something. Not forget to touch the glass. Yes. That's kind of funny, I guess. Yes. Commentary very interesting on recruiting homeless people to do tests. Yes, insert a funny joke here, please. I'm sure I made a great joke while I was recording this, but alas, we'll never know. Yes, I'm staring off into the void, looking at office. Must have been observing the homeless people doing the tests. They were very cool, very cool. Am I really stuck here? Am I not... When I was playing this game, did I not see the button next to the door that I need to bounce up on and press because it's in the air? Come on, turn around me. There you go. Yeah. Okay, so now we get the goop. Now we... I see, we gotta go along this ramp, and then at the end of the ramp, we gotta put a portal, and then we portal through to the top. Editing me sees the solution. You know, really, this is a thing that happens quite a lot when I'm editing my videos, if you want to know, if you're curious. I can see myself playing this, watching it, I'm like, I'm so stupid, it's so obvious, I should do that. And it's not like because I already know the solution, because some of these videos I edit, I'm not going to say a long time, because it's not really a long time, but it's a significant enough amount of time after I recorded it that it's like I've forgotten, you know, the solution essentially. And so I'm watching my recording and I'm watching. Oh shoot, there was text that I didn't read it. I'm sorry. That must have been destroyed. Let me finish my thought. And so I'm watching myself. I'm like, obviously I should have seen how to do that. This is like when you're recording. Excuse me, and you're doing commentary. Half of your brain's thinking about what you're going to talk about and how you can be entertaining, I guess. And I'm not fully engaged in thinking the puzzles and all that. That's going to be the excuse that I'm going to use. Because, guys, so much of the time I'm watching it, I'm like, why didn't I do that? I should have done that first. It was so obvious. You know, what can you do? What are we doing here? Purple. Purple? Yeah, you know, see, my brain power's gone because I'm thinking about what I'm going to say next. I'm like, blue, purple, yes, makes total sense. let me see. We're making a little zoomy track. And we got to put the little dab of blue at the end there so that we can hop up onto that portalable, which I'm going to say is how you say it, wall there. So then we can put a portal on the wall. Put the portal there, me. I didn't put the portal there. I needed to put a portal there. I'm pretty sure. I think that's the goal. Oh, no, we have to put the portal up there, and then we put the portal on the other side, and then we zoom through it and bounce onto it. Yeah, I was getting ahead of myself a bit. I was just like, obviously, we jump and we zoom. What are we doing here? We're standing around thinking, I think is what we're doing. And that's a very important phase of most of my playthrough in puzzle games, is standing around thinking. But look, we've got it figured out now. Definitely a true genius. Here we go. Wow, so cool. Lucky these catwalks. Great job, astronaut, warhero, and or Olympian. With your help, we're gonna... Well, hold up. I thought we were homeless people now. This one... Hey, listen up down there. That thing's called an elevator, not a bathroom. Problem with homeless people, I guess. And GLaDOS swears she knows him. I'm just kidding. That's not a problem with homeless people. Homeless people watching, which I don't think are probably in my audience, but they could be because, you know, smartphones less than houses. Don't get offended. It's a joke. The game made the joke. I know most homeless people aren't going to go in an elevator and just take a dump. Some of them might. Some of the bad ones, but most homeless people aren't. Well, you know what? I don't have any statistics. But if you're interested in an additional $60, write down a test associate and let them know. You can walk out of here with 120 weighing down your bindle if you like to take your part, put some science stuff in, put you together. Good as new. What was I saying about homeless people? I was doing a lot of qualifications to try not to offend anyone. I was saying I don't have stats on homeless people, but I feel like most of them aren't bad. Like drug addicts or anything. Most of them are just down on their luck. Probably. I don't have any statistics. I'm going to stop this now before I get myself in trouble. I'm just going to end all my qualifications. What are we doing here? Puzzle, yes. Okay. There's a cube up there. Alright, I don't have commentary on this right now, so let's talk about what Cave just said. Bindle. What is a bindle? Do you want to know? I kind of want to know. I assume it means a wallet or a purse or something, and maybe it's a British term, but I've never heard bindle before, except that's a lie, because I heard it when I was playing this game, and I probably googled it then too and just forgot. What's a bindle? It's a bundle of clothes or bedding. Is that right? I see. It's another homeless person joke. Homeless people don't have wallets, they have bundles of clothes and belongings, of course. Alright, that's an oddly specific word. Bindle, but very well, very well. Alright, we've made our way to this platform. That's a very sturdy, not plywood wall. What is that? No, that is plywood. What I was going to say was particle board, but that's not particle board, because particle board, if you want fun facts about woods, is very different from plywood. Plywood is scraps of wood glued together, but the scraps aren't fully disintegrated. Particle board is when the wood is fully... I'm not sure how they make it per se. I think it's just shredded some. I don't actually know how they make particle board, but it is just particles like sand that they glue together. I am fairly certain. Don't quote me on this, but probably. That's your fun fact about particle board versus plywood. And I believe plywood is stronger, but if you're making cuts with plywood, the plywood is a lot more likely to not splinter really, but break off when you're cutting it, because it's got the entire like slabs of wood that are glued together, and so they're more likely to give you an unclean cut because one of the slabs might break off. But particle board, if you're cutting it, since all the particles are so small and glued together, it's going to give you a fairly clean cut as opposed to plywood. So obviously they have different uses. I don't know why I've decided that I want this voiceover to be talking about plywood versus particle board, neither of which am I particularly a subject matter expert in, but that's what I think is true about that, and maybe it's interesting. Look at me. I got a cube that says aperture on it. Isn't that more interesting? Probably. So we've got our cube. Now we're going to make our way back to the main platform. And what are we going to do? We're going to look at that button over there and wish that we were over there with our cube. Luckily, there's a ramp we see there, and I bet if we put some orange goop on that ramp somehow, and a portal on that wall, and we run through it super fast, I bet we can launch our way over there with this here cube, and we can press that button and make things go. Because remember, kids, if you see a button, always push the button, no matter what. No matter if there's a sign, you push that button, you see what that button does. Don't do this if I really have to tell you that, because that's probably not a good idea to do unless you know what the button does in real life. But in video games, you press that button, you got it. If you heard a cat just now, as I think I mentioned in, oh, nope, it wouldn't have been mentioned yet in videos I've released, because the video that I recorded talking about the cat you might hear in the background will not have been released at the time that Portal 2 is released. Unless it is. But anyways, I'm in a different location now as I'm editing this than I was when I recorded this, and I have roommates and a cat. I don't have a cat, to be clear. My roommates have a cat. So you may have just heard it meow. But that is also slowing down my video recording somewhat, because I'm like, oh, well, I've got roommates, I don't want to have background noise in my videos, etc., etc. So that's slowing me down a bit, but don't worry, whenever you're seeing this video, it's not going to affect the upload schedule. It's still going to be one video per day, or video every 2 days, whatever I do, or am doing at that time, but it'll be consistent, so don't worry about that. It's just, as I'm recording this voiceover here, and editing this current video, I having to delve into a bit of a backlog of videos that I have stored, not so much as recording fresh ones that are immediately getting pushed out. I don't really think that matters to anyone watching this, or that you care about it, but I thought of it because of the cat. I was like, wow, that's something I can talk about to fill this space. Oh, I died. That's not good, but look at that loading screen. That's a different logo for Aperture than we've seen before. That's how companies change their logos over the years. You want to know a fun fact about logos? Logos are so expensive to change for companies. Like, they can spend massive amounts of money to change a logo. Like, if it's a big company, they'll spend thousands of dollars getting a logo redesigned and paying logo designers to change them. I think that's just not right. Like, I heard a speech by some professional graphic designer who does logos. It's like, yeah, well, this color represents this and makes people think of this. And then we wanted to do this shape because of that. No one cares about that, man. I don't care that much about your logo. I don't look at a logo that's red and think any particular thoughts. I don't look at a logo that's blue and think any particular thoughts. Like, I seem to recall there was something about Pizza Hut and Papa Murphy's or Little Caesars, and all of them have red in them or something. And so people are like, red, synonymous with pizza. That might not be the exact example I'm thinking of, but it's definitely a thing about colors that are like, for certain companies, it's like, we're in this business, our logo needs to have this color. No one cares. I don't think that's a thing. Maybe there is some psychology and some studies behind it. But it just seems like such a scam that they're just making up to spend money on redesigning a logo. In case you're interested, though, there's still some positions available for that bonus opportunity he mentioned earlier. Again, all you gotta do is let's assemble you. I'm not banging your acts together here. We know how to put a man back together. You may know how to put a man... Oh, so that's a complete reassembly, new vitals, spit shine on the old ones, plus we're skipping out tumors. Frankly, you ought to be paying us. I don't know about that, man. I would like the tumors removed that you put in me, but I don't really want... What was he going to put in it? Robot parts or something to monitor? I honestly can't remember. I should have listened to that line more. But you guys, you remember, I'm sure. I don't think that's an entirely good deal. I'd like the tumor removal and nothing else. But it looks like it's about the end of my spiel. I've talked. Has it been a good voiceover? Maybe. I don't know. But I've been talking a lot. When? Oh, I have to keep talking for another couple seconds here. Or I could speed through the rest of this, but I'm just going to talk about how I need to keep on talking. And look at GLaDOS there. Very potato. You know, I gotta be honest, I don't know what magnesium does to add more power. I guess it's probably a reaction with potato juices or electricity or something. Anyways, yeah, that's filled some time. I hope you guys have enjoyed this voiceover. Hopefully it wasn't too bad not having the audio. Hopefully I've been entertaining. I'm sorry about that. I don't think I've got any horrible audio issues coming up in future videos. The rest of Portal 2 should be pretty error-free. But I hope you guys have enjoyed watching and listening to me. Have a good one. I'll see you in the next video. This is an outro. This is not a drill. Please exit the video immediately. This is an outro. This is not a drill. Please exit the video immediately.